During my college years, I was a member of the diving club. I attended a university located by the sea, so it was only natural that there was a diving club formed by marine enthusiasts. I had nothing better to do when I first arrived, so I joined this somewhat niche and average-sized club. In the club, there was a senior who was so obsessed with diving that he was willing to risk delaying his graduation. His name was Yamada, a pseudonym. Yamada-senpai was the type to talk your ear off if you stood next to him. Despite his chattiness, his cheerful and outgoing personality made him quite popular in the club. During the summer of my sophomore year, Yamada-senpai showed us a strange photo. He said he took it while diving alone at B Beach, a 30-minute drive from the university. There were several good diving spots near the school, and B Beach was one of them. B Beach is a well-known local attraction that's often crowded with families and young tourists during the summer. Despite being a friendly beach, it's quite small. And beyond the beach, there are jagged rocks on both sides. In the photo, on a rock near the shore, there was a plate full of fresh sashimi, with a pair of wooden chopsticks neatly placed on top. The location of the rock was extremely secluded and difficult to approach. There was no path to it from the shore, only accessible by diving. Regular visitors couldn't walk there. I asked Yamada-senpai what it was. He said that although he was the only diver at the time, the sashimi looked freshly made. Maybe it's a prank by the sea god. Yamada-senpai joked that I thought it was just a silly prank staged by him, the diving fool. However, I heard that ever since then. Whenever Yamada-senpai went diving at the beach, he would always find a plate of sashimi on that rock. It wasn't just when he was alone. Many people saw it while diving. The story of the sashimi spread within the club, and Yamada-senpai was privately nicknamed the Fool of by the Sea God. Despite this, Yamada-senpai seemed to enjoy the attention. Still, Yamada-senpai never touched the sashimi. The club members speculated what would happen if he ate it, and eventually encouraged him to try it. Due to their words, Yamada-senpai became eager to try it. The next day, 5 of us, including myself, went diving at B Beach with Yamada-senpai. After about 4 hours of diving, found it, Yamada-senpai shouted from the front. It was the spot he had shown us in the photo, and sure enough, there was fresh sashimi placed there. Seeing it for the first time, I felt scared of the strangeness. But Yamada-senpai sang, "Oh, I've wanted to eat this since I first saw it. Let's dig in." He approached the sashimi confidently and started eating. "Wow, this is amazing. So delicious. It's incredibly tasty," he exclaimed, finishing it all in one go. Nothing was left on the empty plate. "If you get a stomachache, we've got painkillers, okay?" Other members joked. "Well, give me a bite too," did Yamada-senpai. Immersed in the deliciousness, seemed not to hear any of it. With our goal achieved, we didn't camp out, but returned to the shore, and then to the club office at the university to drink. However, the usually talkative Yamada-senpai was almost silent that night, seeming distracted. The next morning, nearing noon, when we woke up in the club room, Yamada-senpai and his car were gone. The 4 of us searched around, but couldn't find him, and his phone was unreachable. We assumed he had gone home to wash up while we were passed out drunk, so we all went our separate ways. However, about 2 days later, we heard that Yamada-senpai had gone missing. According to his parents, he hadn't come home that day, and his car was nowhere to be seen. They issued a search notice. The day after the notice was issued, Yamada-senpai's car was found on the shore of B Beach. His diving gear was also in the car. A thorough search of M Beach was conducted, with club members participating, but to this day, Yamada-senpai has not been found. Even after graduating, I kept my interest in diving. I've gone diving at B Beach several times, but each time it felt like as if Yamada-senpai's boisterous presence lingered throughout the seabed. Or maybe Yamada-senpai was truly loved by the sea god, that diving fool.